What's good with y'all? It's your boy Kaz. We back with another video. And this video is just gonna be relationship advice with Kaz. And first thing I wanna say is learn the person that you are trying to love. Learn the person that you are trying to love. I'll say it one more time. Learn the person that you are trying to love. Don't have expectations set before you see who that person is. Don't have expectations set at all. Just, if that person shows you that they aren't who they claim they are, go. Effort is what's going to show you that they want a connection with you. You know, like, people ain't just going to give up on something that they want. So if someone just gives up on you randomly, if you're talking, even if you're having the best conversation, like, I've had this happen. Me and said person was writing paragraph. Every single time that we would talk, it was paragraph. To the point where we were sending 10-minute voice clips. And, like, it would just go like that. But eventually, person just ghosted me. I didn't chase after him. Because I know my worth. If you didn't see it, I'm not going to force you to see it. I can't make you appreciate what I'm trying to put out there, but it's on you if you don't appreciate it, because you might not ever find that again. And that's how I look at everything. Like, even if I'm that light in that person's life, they needed that for some reason. Even if it was only for a time being, they needed that for some reason. I needed to go through that for some reason. Like, whatever it is. But you gotta learn that person, because not everybody is who they claim to be. There's a lot of people who put on masks and act like they like the same things as you, act like they like they got the same interests as you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people are that, and they'll do all of that just to stop you from your blessing. And they know that they ain't seeing a future with you, but they still gonna waste your time. Sit there and act like. So you gotta be able to point out when someone's playing with you and when it's real. And I'm telling you right now, effort is what's gonna show you that. If someone cares about how you feel, they're gonna change what they're doing that hurts you. If someone cares about, like, you know what I mean? Like, someone ain't gonna keep doing them things if they truly love and respect you. They ain't gonna keep doing it the same way you wouldn't keep doing it to them if you love and respect them. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that, like, if you truly love and respect that person, you ain't gonna put yourself in a position to ever lose that person. So that's disrespecting that person, ghosting that person, not communicating, you know, all of these things that most of us, I'm sure, have went through. If not all of us. Like, we've all been hurt. We've all been put last. We've all been not prioritized. We've all had people that other people put above us, whenever the only person that you would put above them is God. Or, like, you know, like, if you have kids, I have kids, so I'll put my kids before people. But other than that, like, there's not much that I put above this person. And they know that. They see that. That's why they treat you like they do. You can't let someone get comfortable with disrespecting you, with treating you them ways. You gotta stand on boundaries. If they playing with you, cut them out your life. They already know what they doing. They already know. They just hope that you ain't man enough, or that you don't got them boundaries set, that you just leave. You know what I mean? Like, they want you to sit around and see how long they can manipulate you, see how long they can play with you, see how long they can keep you from what's actually out there for you. And a lot of people do that. They're evil souls. It's sad to say, but there are people out there that just play with people just because. There's people out there that use people for the things they have because they ain't got said thing at the moment. I know people like this, and no shade to them. Live how you live. That's just not me. I couldn't do it. I always come with pure intentions. Mine are never to use no one. I don't need you. So like everything that I've done myself. I've had people help me, but that's like my mom, my grandma, you know what I mean? Like I ain't never went to an outside source to try and get anything. And anything that I've got, I've always gave back. Like, and they know it's gonna come back tenfold. But like there's just things like that. Like I don't need said person. I need you for nothing. I don't need you to validate me. I don't need you for sex. I don't need you just to keep me occupied. Nah, I'd rather be alone than have someone fake around me. I'd rather be right here, sitting doing this, talking to you guys, than having someone around me that don't give a fuck about what I'm saying. Don't want to listen to me. Don't understand me. Don't care to understand me. Won't put that time in to understand me. Like, you know what I mean? So there's no reason to be hurt about someone that showed you that they wasn't it. That just showed you that the person that is it is going to do way more. And I said this in one of the videos, but that's just what it is. Like, the same things that you would do, you can't think that people are going to be the same exact way just because that's how you are. People weren't raised the same. People don't have the same morals and codes. And you're just going to have to learn and live that. Like, learn and see what I mean. Like, if you haven't already, which I'm sure most of us have already went through some type of hurt in our life by someone that we truly loved. Or anything like that. So, just, like I said, take your time, learn who you're trying to love, because people are not who they claim to be. There's a lot of people that will say whatever, and anything, but there's not a lot of people that would do anything. So it's differentiating them people. Like, if you see that they ain't that person, don't even try to make them be that person, because that's just holding them to a standard that's not even them. So you're trying to contort them out of shape, and it's never going to work, because that person is not that person. Like, it's got to be in them to be that person before, like, people got to love themselves before they can love others. If you have someone in your life that is always telling, like, let's just say you give them a compliment, and the first thing they do is say, no, I'm ugly. Like, that shows you how they think about themselves, let alone how they could think about you. You know what I mean? Like, they already think low of themselves. What really makes you think that they're going to think even better about you? And some people do, but you got to understand that that's just like, they want that outside validation. They need that external validation that, oh, I look good. They can't have that themselves. They don't have that in themselves to be like, oh, I'm beautiful the way. Because if you told me I'm beautiful, I'm like, fuck yeah, I know I'm sexy as shit. I'm just waiting for the right person to catch on to my sexiness. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know that I'm beautiful inside and out. So you don't have to tell me that I'm beautiful inside or out. You know what I mean? So it's not about how you look at me. It's about how I look at myself. And I look at myself as, I know that I'm a good person. I know that everything that I do is out of pure intentions and only trying to help. You know what I mean? Like, so I can't really be getting down on myself because other people don't feel the same way about me. They ain't me. So I can't expect you to feel the same way about me. But if you don't feel the same way about me, I can remove you out of my life. And that's what I will do. Because I only want people around me that genuinely want to see me succeed, genuinely care about me, ain't just around because they see I'm going somewhere or what I have. You know what I mean? Like, I pay attention to all that. I pay attention to the littlest signs. Like, if someone has excuses more than 3 times, cut them off. I'm telling you. If someone has excuses more than 3 times, cut them off, because the 4th one's coming. If they, I don't know. Like, there's just things that I catch on to and I see, and I'll call it out. I'll be like, hey, this is weird. Like, why is this happening right now? And most people, whenever you bring up something like that, they can't communicate. They can't. So what they do is they gone. It's easier. That's what they're used to. And that's what they gonna do in the next relationship. And they're never gonna have a deep soul connection, because they never took that time to really understand someone. Because the one thing that they didn't like, or whatever it was the one time that, sorry, some got in my eye, but in these moments when we should be growing together, your thing, while I was sitting here trying to talk and understand, was fuck that, I don't care. So that showed me a lot. Like, it's always gonna be fuck that, I don't care. So why not get fuck that, I don't care out of here? Because fuck that, I don't care. You know what I mean? You just stand on boundaries, and don't feel bad because you did. People know who they are. People know what they're doing. People know how they've treated you. And a lot of people will lie and think and like lie to you, knowing that you know the truth, and still try to act like they didn't do said thing or ain't that type of person. So you just gotta watch out. People are snakes, but for every snake out there, there's another one that ain't. And I know that. It's just hard to find them people, because a lot of people wear masks, and a lot of people, like, I don't know, a lot of people are fake. Like I said, it's a common thing to have someone just around for beneficial purposes. So just understand and recognize when someone truly trying to be there for you, and when they're just there because of whatever, trying to fill a void. There's tons of reasons. Needing something that you got, like, there's tons of reasons. But I'm gonna leave that video here. It's at the 12-minute mark now. I feel like I talked a little bit. I feel like I'm just gonna go in circles with it at this point. But I know I could talk about more, but I don't want to break it all down into like a 20-minute video or something. I don't know. I don't really know. But I'm just done talking about it. So that's where I'm going to end this video. I appreciate everyone that's been tuning in. Everyone that's been rocking with me. I hope you continue to rock with me. Hopefully we just build a family that cares about each other and everything like that, because man, there's a lot of fake people out here, so watch out. And like I said in the beginning, learn who you try and love. Learn who you are trying to love. That's a big one. With that being said, my name is Kaz. Until next time, I'm out of here.